G'day, welcome back to Dad vs. Son, our playthrough of Stalingrad 42, the full campaign from GMT and Mark Simonich, and we're about to go on with the Soviet part of turn 18. Okie dokie, so as per usual, we don't have to worry about weather for them. They don't have any air units, they don't have any train markers out at the moment. Fortifications under construction, they currently have one down here, which has now been completed, like that. Okie dokie. Just move that back. 2 resource points, and we're going to bring on 2 supply, and we're going to bring them on up north and rail them down. So there they go. They're coming into the Stalingrad front. Spend SPs to flip ASUs. Okay, and we have one over here, which is the southwest front. So that goes, and he comes back. Stalingrad front's not, and the others are fine. Reinforcements, and we have 2 reinforcements this time. It's just 2 infantry units, and I'm going to bring them on again up north and rail them on as well to the well, I'm sort of running out of rail, aren't I? I can't get through here anymore, so the best I can do is get down to here. Oh, I don't want to rail those then, do I? No. So I'm going to bring them on up here near Saratov, and they're just going to have to walk the walk. Right. Replacements, and we have 2 infantry and 1 cav this time. So the cav, I'm bringing on another North Caucasus unit, so that's going over to the Caspian Sea. Not the Red Sea, I remembered. And we have 2 infantry units, so I'm going to upgrade that NKVD unit down here, bring it back up to full strength, like that. And the other one, we'll just spin this around. Sorry, I've been probably moving this a bit fast at times for people. I'm just going to upgrade this infantry unit here. And that is that. Okie dokie. Dum dum dum. Right. No leaders to flip, and no planned offences. So we're into the movement. So again, I'll pause it there and come on back. Shan't be long. Righto, back again. Again, apologies for the shadow, but we'll start down here to start with. So what we're going to do here is bring this fella up. 1, 2, 3. Give him a bit of support. Bring this fella up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And start to build a little bit across there. This is our replacement guy, so he's just coming down here anyway. That's no hassle. This replacement guy is not moving at all. And we have this supply here, which is just going to follow the rails all the way. Just make sure he can make it. Yes. Oh, he can't make it through there. He can make it all the way down to Tuaps, and then he's going to have to road it up from there. So what he's doing, is following the rail up to here, and then following the rail back down here to Tuaps. I didn't put a rail marker on him. So he's not going to do that. He's going by road. I'm an idiot. Okay, so he's going half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5. Some blokes shouldn't be allowed out there by themselves, should they? Right. Next we're just going to do a little bit over here towards Tammen. So to help out over here, this little fella is going to go 1, 2, 3 into there. And this poor little fella here, the Naval Brigade, is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into there. Right, and that's all we've got down south. We'll move up north now. And we just have these units here who are going to do a nasty and move 1 to there and 1 to there, like that. And they're going to try and take out this Romanian armoured unit. None of these guys are moving whatsoever. In fact, this replacement here is going to come on up in C as well. But he's not coming on at the moment, so it doesn't matter. Right, what we have then is this fella here who's going to also try and do a nasty, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3 and have a go at these Romanian cavalry. And those ones are going to train down, so we'll just move over like this so you can see everything that's happening. I'll just move around the other side of the table. Right, so we've got these 2 supply that are going to rail down here, along here, blah, 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 and they're going to plonk into that place there, Commission, like that. Excuse me. These 2 fellas here are going to come down and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. This guy's just going to move back 1. These 2 are going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as reinforcements. I'm bringing down the Stalingrad front here, half 1, half 2, and this guy will come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into there, and their leader will come down half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half 5, half 6, half 7. He has a range of 2, and he can get the re-roll on determined defences in there. This bloke is just going to come back 2, 1, 2. Can't get across there at the moment. This guy is simply going to come forward, so at least they've got something to fight with. And these guys are all going to do a bit of a dirty as well. So this guy is going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. This one's going to come over 3, 2.5, 3.5. This guy will come over 1, and this guy is going to come back 3, 4, 5. And just try and take out these little buggers and give them a hard time. And that is everything. Righto, so I'll sort out the combat, and then we can come back and play again, or won't be long. Rightio, so back again, just make sure that's working. It is! So we're going to do this one first. So what we have is these two stacks attacking into here with the support of south, and that gives us a 3-to-1 into here. Righto. 3-to-1 for a 5 is an A1 D1 advance 2. So the D1 will be this little fella here. The A1, I think, will be this little motorized unit there. Where are my other motorized units? There. Okay, and an advance 2. Now, do I want to go back or do I want to stay? And we've been told by the Führer to suck it up. So I think we're going to do a determined defense, maybe? No, it'd be at a -1. I could bring that up to... Yeah, let's do it. Okay, because I don't really want them to go back. So we're going to give support by 6 army. That'll go down to a 1, like that. So that brings it back to a 0. There's no plus, no minus for a determined defense. For a 1. In the clear is a fail with a loss of 1. So we lose this bugger, and we have to go back 2, 1, 2. And these guys have an advance of 2. So what do they want to do now? Ooh, we could go in there and attack him. That'd be nasty. Or we could take out this guy. What's he got? 5. And we've got 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be a 1-to-1. No, I don't like that. So we got 7 there. But I think, yeah, we'll just come in here. Like this. And these two will simply advance to the rear. Like that. And we'll go after the 6th Army. And that's going to be a 6-to-1. And that's just nasty, isn't it? That's why I didn't want those bastards to fall back. That's a major mistake for the Axis. A 2 is an A1 D1 advance 2. So 6th Army is gone, and the supplies will be gone, and they take 1 loss, and they can't advance. In fact, the supply stays there because they can't advance onto it. They only had advance 2, they've moved 1, and they attacked. Woo! That's a bit of a save. So that is that there. I'll just put him back on top there now. I'll move all this stuff around to the other side, reset the camera, and we can go on with the other combat. Use your words, Dad. Use your words. Okay. Chuck that back up there. Put these units down here so I don't forget them. Okay. Right. So we have 2 more attacks coming in, and we can get them both in focus there. And again, these aren't great attacks for the Soviets, but we're following Comrade Stalin's orders to push, 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 no holding back. So we have this little tanky unit here who has an attack of 4 against an attack of 6, but with his armor bonus comes back to 1-1. Yeah, is good. Okay, 1-1 for a 5. And 1-1 for a 5 is a DR2 advance 2. Who's a lucky fella? Right, now these guys here, DR2 advance 2. So they have to go back 2, which they can do. They don't follow bloody the Führer's orders all that much, so they're actually going to go back. So they'll go back. They can't go this way. I'm just trying to work out, because this is where the map's screwed up. So they can go through 1, and then they come back to here for 2. I'll have to try and sort that bloody map out. Okay, so they've gone back there too. He has an advance of 2. They're disrupted. Let's get this right. And I didn't put the disrupted on my little fella either. So let's get that right. So I've done that. Now, an advance of 2, he could come in and have another go at him. Except that it'd be across the river, which is not a great idea. There's attacking and there's stupidity, and that would be stupidity. So he's going to come back 1, 2 to there. And then we have these fellas over here attacking the Romanian armoured unit, and that's at 3-1. For a 4, again an A1, D1, advance 2. So the D1 is that. The A1 will be this fella. Again, he's not hanging around if he doesn't need to. So he's going to come back 1, 2. They can stack, but they can't fight together, I believe, not unless they're with Germans individually. So he is disrupted. Armour falling back to armour. And we have an advance 2. So this little fella is going to go 1, 2 to there and stop. And we have 6 here. And we have 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which would be a 1, 2, 1, and they're going to do it. Sorry. Boop. And he hasn't advanced at all, so this is his first 1-1, because they're there to create mischief. For a 1, here's an A1. Okay. So we'll take it on this young fella here. And that's that. That's their combat done. Get those out of your way. Okay, recovery. So these 3 disrupted now can come off here. Like that. I'll leave that there because we're going to have to play around with there anyway. I'll just come down and have a look at everything else. The replacement markers down south are coming off. The NKVD and the cavalry. The replacement marker up north for the infantry is coming off. The disrupted marker to the northeast of Stalingrad is coming off there, and that is it. So I'll just put their replacement markers back there, come back around. And done. Recovery is done. We're into the supply phase. Again, there's no railheads. Supply status. So again, this guy can get off there. This guy can go 1 and then get off. That's no hassle. These guys here. Okay. So this guy here can't go that way because we've got a Zokbon. Can't go that way because of Zokbon. Can't go that way for a Zokbon. Can go there but can't get out. So he is isolated. And this guy is exactly the same, isolated. So everything else to the north and to the east is good. Except, let's have a look over here. So this guy here can go 1 to here through 1 zone of control, and then he's fine, and then he can get down to the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, zip, straight out. This guy again can go through 1 zone of control, 1, 2, zip, straight out. And down south, everybody's fine. There's no hassles there whatsoever. So we're into isolation attrition. So we have these 2 hexes here. Okay, so just take this off. So we've got this little gentleman here. So 5 or better. He gets a 4, loses a step. And these ones here we'll do this one first. He loses a step. And his comrade loses a step as well. So they're both back in there like that. And that's isolation attrition done. Which leaves us with spend SPs to flip good order units. There's nothing up here, but we do have over there the south can go down to 1 supply point, like that, with him there. And that's it. That's the Soviet turn all over and done with. And when we come back, it will be turn for turn 19. And the Voishkara-Rakada Railroad is complete. Which is this one here. But it's cut off now there. So it's not going to do us a great deal of good. So it's a bit of a pain, and that's why I had troops there to try and keep these guys out. But yeah, because at least we could have got some supplies down and around. But that's life in a big city, so done. Righto. So all in all, the Soviets did fairly well taking out 6th Army support and mixing this up a little bit. I'm glad this survived. So I'll be able to bring that up to 1 Panzer Army at least. But yeah, nasty. Very, very nasty. So again, take care. Be good. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.